This is Stephanie, and this is the Mocha Minutes Podcast. Hey guys, before we get into the episode, I just want to let you know about something that's a little new here at the Mocha Minutes Podcast. We are now participating in Buy Me a Coffee. So if you haven't heard, buymeacoffee.com is a place where you can show some support and some love monetarily to some of your favorite content creators. That includes me. So it's in the increments of either $1, $3, or $5, and you can do as many as you would like. So I just wanted to let you guys know, would love some support. So if you would go to buymeacoffee.com/Mocha Minutes, I would greatly appreciate it. It will also be in the show notes. Okay, here we go. You don't know who you're messing with. You got no idea. You don't know what you're looking at when you're looking here. You don't know what you're up against. No way, no how. You don't know what you're messing with when I'm going to tell you. No. Get this straight. I'm just a mean green mother from outer space and I'm bad. I'm just a mean green mother from outer space and it looks like you've been had. I'm just a mean green mother from outer space. So get off my back and get off my face because I'm mean and green and I am bad. Hello, welcome to the Mocha Minutes Podcast. This is Stephanie. Thank you so much for joining me. And that earworm is dedicated to Queen Twirlicious, the lady who said, I'm that bitch, been that bitch. She's a savage, okay?
Okay.
Justice for Kenya. I don't give a damn what y'all say. But yeah, that's dedicated to Queen Twirl. We have time, but as I said on this show now, I said it now. Mm-hmm. When it comes to people I hold very close to my heart, everybody know that he is my Kennessy. Now, I don't know what else y'all call him, but he my Kennessy, okay? Emily, I said mine. Now, you can call him anything you want, but my Kennessy is who he is. So I have Kendrick. Kendrick Tucker. Time out. Did you change your, please tell me you did not change your name again. Do not change your podcast again. Because
no, it's just, I cannot. That's it.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Because I can, but y'all cannot. And he is, he can, Ken, not. Kendrick, how are you?
Hi, boo. I'm good.
Y'all know listen. I'm trying not to cry. Go ahead.
I know. Listen, it's been every time we record together, it'd be a good time because we get to catch up. We get to talk about all the things. You know,
Socks be running around.
You never know how many family members in the background. I'm like, Lord Jesus. Okay, there'd be a lot going on.
Come on, Memphis. Come on, Memphis.
I'm good. When people ask me, they like, how you doing? I'm like, shit, as good as I can be, I guess. I don't know. Shit, how am I doing? You tell me, shit, I don't know.
You're like, how you doing? Girl, tell me. Did I miss it?
I'm alive. I mean, that's something, huh? I guess. All right.
I don't want to sound like Dr. Surround sound. Catch us up. No, I'm not going to do that. But when I tell y'all that I asked Kendrick, I said, we got to talk about Married to Medicine here. Let me catch up. Because when I tell you, I saw somebody, it was on TikTok, who was talking about Beverly Hills and said, if you did not start watching Beverly Hills before 2020, you can't talk to me. I'm going to tell y'all this right now. That's how I feel about Married to Medicine. If you were not there at season 1 or at season 2 when Mariah said, I am the tree and you are the branch. You can't sit with us. Because I don't think you understand these dynamics. Because if you did, you would know how Dr. Surround sound look really crazy.
Listen, if you weren't there when Lisa Nicole told Toya, I'm not Eugene. You don't run me, bitch. Okay? It's a lot of, if you weren't there when Mariah Huck said, I will not come off of my chariot.
Come on, chariot.
Okay?
It's like, girl. Because it's like, I did a TikTok because I had to give a little bit of background because I think people are like, Quad is a victim. No, Quad is not a victim. Also, if she bring up this, she gave us your ass to kiss. Hey, hi. If y'all heard that this man dragged me down by my lace front down a set of stairs, and y'all still were cool with him, I'd give you my ass to kiss too.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, like, we still brought him around. The man that put his hands on me, oh, girl, fuck you.
Yeah.
It's like, girl, fuck you.
Things need to be said.
But excuse me, Tammy, excuse me, Cecil had to, like, end his friendship marriage with Tammy. Simone.
Tammy just want to play golf, okay?
Tammy was just like, girl, what's our tea time? She only wanted to know the tea time. Right. Tammy's for tea. Tea, Tammy. See how that works?
That's it.
So y'all, because all of y'all said, oh no, don't bring my man's ex around this group. So why the hell is Diet Lipton here? Why is that? Because now we got Dr. McSqueakin squeakity squeak that baby back bitch.
Wait a minute. Can we, before we actually jump into the reunion, can I ask you who, because when it comes to reunion, I like to talk about the fashions first.
Yes.
Who was your best dress and who was your worst dress? Because some of these looks confused me, but some of them did get it right. So I will say that some did get it right. They did. So I think I know who you're going to say is your best dress.
And the thing about it is that she always surprises me. But when I'm looking at all of them, even sitting down, I still said best dressed is Toya.
You know me and you love a sit-down dress.
I love a sit-down dress. I was just like, when it standing up, I'm like, okay, it's floating around. And then when she sat down, and I was like,
what's it called?
Work.
She gave you decadence. She gave you
opulence. Opulence. That was her.
It was it.
I really wish Heavenly's hairstylist had put her hair up or off to the side, because that was just this,
it was big.
And then this, and it's like, because and the thing about nobody's dress except for Tanisha's dress was horrible.
Right.
And the thing about it is like, I'm sorry, the silent fashion assassin on this cast is Jackie. Jackie be surprising me with shit. I'm like,
yeah. And you know what? I think honestly, Jackie just gives them the money. She be like, look, go give me something nice, child.
She was like, y'all lucky I ain't coming here with my alphabet glasses, okay?
Right.
It's like, girl, worst dress,
so if you care to find me.
Do you know I finally watched Wicked, and when I tell you I cried at the end, and I was like, great, now I don't hate the Wicked Witch of the West.
Listen, not only
I'm like, justice.
I saw it in theaters. I've now seen it a million times, like on video. But then I love the shit so much now. I went and saw it on Broadway the last time I was in New York. Oh, when I tell you that shit eats down.
Really?
When I say down, I said okay. So you need to make your way there now. Make your way there.
Okay, note to self. I need to see. Yes. I need to see it on Broadway, because I was just like, at the end I cried, and I don't know if it's because of Cynthia.
Because you know, the alphabet now on Broadway is black too. So like that's their first black. Yes. So like they were like, you know what y'all doing in the movie? Nessa Rose? She's actually in a wheelchair, because I think they used to have people pretending to be in a wheelchair. That's
yeah, probably.
That's another thing. So so
probably
that's good. So yeah, we making progress in 2025.
Okay.
Things are happening. Yeah.
Y'all finding out there are people who literally can sing and sit in wheelchairs.
Yeah.
It's like, I know that's crazy to me too. But yes, I cried at the end, and I was like, see, now y'all gonna make me, and I'm like, now I don't want to hate my hunky man who's playing the Wiz. I can't be hating my hunky man now. I loved him since he was the fly, honey.
Oh, Jeff.
Jeff Saucy Goldblum, okay? I'm trying not to hate him, but I'm like,
yes.
I was about to say, why you ain't say so? So you wanted to see Stephanie, this is not the Wiz.
Look, why do I done seen Wicked, I don't know how many times now. Every time out of my mouth when somebody sings a song, I'm like, oh, you singing the Wiz? I'm like, wait a minute, that's not what the hell that is. Wait a minute.
I was like, why am I singing song from the Wiz? We talking about Wicked. But right. Worst dress, yeah. The thing about, this is the thing about worst dress, because it is tea. But that face, the hair and the face, I'm sorry, that face card was not declining. She is beautiful and she is stunning. However, she looked a hot ass mess.
From the neck up, she was eating them up like she did.
Like, cause like maybe we should start like, cause we always like everybody always talks about the fashion. Maybe we start saying who got the best beat.
You know what? I like.
Let's talk about the best beat.
Yeah,
because most of them is like most people look
wait a minute.
Good. Well,
that goes back to your earlier point. Because if you wasn't watching Married to Medicine when they was doing the two-tone eyeshadow, you can't see.
We love you, Miss Quad, because it's like blue. It was purple and yellow. It said girl, and then Mariah had blue and gold. I said, girl, what?
It was a lot.
Child,
she was a Golden State Warrior.
We was blending right then. No, we were. Look here. I'm glad we are now a proper country, because that two-tone, Lord have mercy. It's a lot. But yeah, it definitely is. It was my best dress is Toya, but I will say I'm glad that Simone kind of stepped her game up, because it's always hit and miss with Dr. Surround Sound. But Jackie is a silent one. I'll be like, now how come we ain't talking about Jackie? Because Jackie usually, I don't think I can think of a reunion where Jackie looked bad.
Yeah,
the best, no, bad, no. It's like
she's always on the classy side of the thing.
She always is.
Tata's not gonna be out. She gonna she might cover up the neck too. That's all right, but she's gonna look very elegant and regal. Okay,
she will very demure.
She is very demure.
She is very demure. The person that always it cracks me up, because they've been like eating her ass up about her fashion all season, and then she come to a reunion. I'm like, oh, Contessa, look at you. So this I like.
Yes.
Because I'm like, we was literally eating her ass up all season, because it was like, girl, what the hell are you wearing?
It was, and you know what?
Like, okay.
This was a prime example of sometimes you really ain't got to do much. Just dress for your body type, do a simple beat, and you might win the night. You just might.
You got the material.
Yes. Listen, you be in the gym, okay? So you can do what the girls do.
Yeah, I don't understand what Sweet Tea like. It was like up here, and I'm like, girl, what the hell is wrong with your dress?
Right. You know what I almost respect though? I like the fact that, all the other cast, they would have, after season 2, you get you a stylist, you start doing this and that. These doctors don't care. They're like, nah, look, I'm gonna go down here to the Lennox, and I'm gonna see what they got around here.
Hello.
Because
Simone
might
don't
return
look
it tomorrow.
Yeah, because Simone don't look bad. It's just better than you.
Not groundbreaking.
She
though.
is hit or miss. She really is. But yet, I'm like, Toya turned it the hell out this season. I'm like,
damn,
she pretty. That's all I'm thinking. Damn, she pretty.
You see how much space between her and Simone and T? Because that dress had to have its own.
That dress was like the Let's see. I'm counting 7. That's the 8th. That's the 8th person. That's the 8th cast member. Toya's dress. Because I'm like, I don't know who did your dress, but they did that. Because I liked it when she was standing up, but when she was sitting down, it was just like effervescent. I don't know what it was.
I knew she was gonna be our favorite. I knew that. As
soon
as they showed the picture, I'm like, oh.
Wait a minute. Do you have a different best and worst dress, or is it the same?
Nope. Because I knew the reason I asked you.
You're like, I already know her answer.
Exactly. The reason I asked you, because I know me and you, we love a sit-down dress. We love a sit-down dress. So I was like, I wonder if she agrees with me on this. So, yep. Toya best. T, you know what, T? When I saw the face, because I saw you in the makeup chair getting your hair, I was like, oh, she looks good. But then when I saw the whole thing, I said, oh. That was just like an awkward cut of the dress. I didn't understand.
It's an awkward length. I'm just like, I wanted something like around. I wanted a different, like, neckline. It could have been long with a split. I was like, girl, what the hell are you wearing?
Yeah.
I'm like, did you save money because you got to pay off Quad's house? Is that what we're doing, ma'am?
Oh, Lord.
I'm like, girl, this is why I'm sitting here like, girl, baby, you should shut your mouth up, because you are an easy read.
Yeah, right.
You're not the easiest read on it, actually. No, you're the easiest read on this cast. Never mind. Yeah. I was going to say something else.
Everybody, too, since season 1, everyone's taking a heel turn on this show. So
everybody,
we can really read a couple. 7,
It's like
everybody except Mimi. Mimi, you okay with me right now? But
Mimi is okay. I'm like, yes. I am giving you an E for effort on this dress, because okay. It was a better sit down dress. I will say that, because the picture I was
Yes.
like, yeah, I don't know about this, and I'm like, Mimi, I like you, but I'm a
Right. At least she was on theme. I'll give it that. I'm like,
she
okay,
was,
you know,
because I'm like, T, I don't know where you was going. Everybody else was
Right.
going, because at first I was like, it's not the Bridgerton. I was like, I thought it was a Bridgerton because I saw all these dresses and I saw T, and I went, it's a Bridgerton. Like, I don't understand, because I honestly, I'm like, Heavenly don't look bad, but I still don't know where the hell she was going.
Right.
I don't know. And
That choker just confused me.
I was just like, where are we going? Is he your quinceanera?
I don't know what it was.
Because it's like, I don't understand. So y'all notice we didn't say Quad, and that's not because Quad dress is bad. It's just it's like usually Quad is usually in the top anyway. And so it's like, okay, homegirl look good. The titties look good. It's like it's a shade of purple. Y'all know I love purple, so I'm fine with this.
Quad is somebody I can always find something to critique, because I feel like Quad is in the wrong a lot of time. But I never listen. She gonna show up to the reunion dressed down, face beat every time.
Correct.
So I never go come at her for that.
Because I'm like, there's a lot of holes I can poke on some things with Quad and everybody. And when it comes to the people on this show, Quad is my favorite Married to Medicine. She's been there for a while, and I will say Toya's in the fave group.
Toya has always been my favorite, next to Mariah, of course. Mariah will always be my favorite.
Mariah in that group. Mariah need to come back, but I don't think she's going to. But let me tell you something. I kind of want her to come back, because everybody's like, oh, I want her to come back. Yeah, I want her to come and dig in Simone's ass, because y'all didn't pay attention when she was talking to Carlos. Notice she wasn't really saying that Quad was the snake. That's not.
She said Simone did the dirty work.
And
Absolutely.
It's like, I'm sorry. So like, y'all can stop doing this whole Quad. So y'all not even listening to Mariah, huh?
Right.
Because we be trying to tell you. Anyway, what were your okay? So if you could give a grade to this year's reunion,
okay,
how would you grade this year's reunion? And it's 3 parts.
Let me tell you. So you just touched on my main criticism. I think that Bravo has really gotten into the habit of dragging these reunions out. I think most reunions I've watched recently, with the exception of the most recent Potomac reunion, that one, all 3 parts were needed, because all 3 parts ate down, tickled the hell out of me. This one was definitely one we could have condensed into 2 parts. I know exactly the parts I would have cut out, how we would have condensed. If y'all need to do 1 hour and then the next episode be 1:15, do that. Do a supersized episode, but we don't need.
Y'all did it with Dallas. Do the same thing y'all did with Dallas.
Thank you. We don't always need. And then I'd be nervous nowadays. They're gonna try to do 4 parts. I'm like, oh Lord, we definitely don't. We don't need that. But like, overall, I'm gonna give it a 7.5. Mostly because I feel like the season was the same kind of arguing all season, and the reunion was just like I like when we come to the reunion and we learn new information that gives us context about stuff. We really didn't get any kind of new context. It was mostly just we showing up and we go argue about the same thing we've been arguing about for 2-3 years now, and it's like, okay, let's check how do we move forward. But I will say, because I don't want to tear them down and not lift them up, I love that we ended this reunion with everybody taking accountability and everybody saying, you know what, thank you for saying that. I can say this about you. You're a great person. You do this and that. So I loved all of that. I like when we I like when we intention set at the beginning, and I like when we end in actually an okay place. But with that being said, I'm glad Garcelle got the fuck away from their asses. Just
talk about it.
Okay, get the fuck out of there, Garcelle. Get out.
Like, after that first, I'm like, you know what? I'm Garcelle fucking Bouvet. Y'all can have at it, because
baby, I don't need it.
Fine, she don't want us to call poor Reet. Listen here, Brokey.
You're right.
I'm gonna need you to back up off Garcelle, because hi, ma'am. It feels like, and mind you, we haven't even, the second part we're recording before the second part has even come out, ma'am. All season, like, it seemed like your issues with Kyle. Why the hell are you talking about Garcelle?
So literally, Kyle, Erica, and Dorit, and then y'all get so mad when people say it's a coordinated attack. Right. Like, what are we talking about? Like, Garcelle was not y'all's problem at any point this year. For y'all to spend the entire first part of this, and notice they went to lunch at the end of the episode. That means y'all spent half the day on this. Like, y'all are wild to me.
It's like,
wild.
let me see, the thing about it is, dear Erica Jane LLC, KJ Global. Let me tell you something. You are so absolutely lucky that Garcelle Bouvet is a lady, because literally, she better than me. I don't let your ass have it. He's like, well, I just wanted you to be more interesting. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I wasn't married to a man that scammed widows and burn victims. I'm so sorry that my divorce happened before I got on this show. I am so sorry that I'm not currently in a lawsuit, and I can't even remember the actually well-known designer of my fashions that I'm wearing on my body. Maybe, you know what would be interesting? How about you pull out your phone and Google who the fuck made your dress?
How about that?
Because I'm like,
some unknown designer.
The man the company that made something for Mariah Carey, Nicki Minaj.
Yes.
It's like, girl, fuck you. Like,
literally
are you serious right now?
Every celebrity that you can think of with a big song, big movie has worn a dress. Let's be so
girl. Yeah. I bet you wouldn't know who the fuck it was if it was a white designer.
Right. That's the thing. That's the thing.
Some random. There's no way in hell you, as a Real Housewife of Beverly Hills, getting some random ass person to make you a dress.
Right.
Girl, fuck you. It's like, see, that's the Garcelle better than a lot of people, because I'm sorry, I don't know nobody that want to let you have it. And dear Bose, I need you to hear me real clear.
Please talk to her.
When that lady with the lips and the short hair get back on this show and they ice you out, I don't want to hear nothing. Yeah. Because that's what's being set up. The whispers. Baby, Renna coming back and they gonna act like you ain't shit. Dorit ain't gonna need you, baby. Because, hi. Dorit came on. It wasn't she Vanderpump's friend?
Right.
Wasn't she came up as Vander? And I'm like, and notice what happened after one or two seasons after being show. She stopped being friends with LVP. It has nothing.
Apple goosey.
Yeah. Right. It's like, notice Garcelle is still cool, and it was before all of us started working for Lisa. So it's like, girl, ma'am. And the thing about it is, at first I was like, well, maybe she ain't watched the show. When homegirl said she watched it, I said, God damn it, Bose.
Yikes.
Did you?
That's my thing.
So did you miss the part that the reason why it turned it from 2 to 3 the hard way, so Sutton and Garcelle and then Crystal, is because they insulated themselves so much. They had a clique on a cast of less than 8 people. That made no apparent sense. So it's like, yeah, Sutton and Garcelle were cool because that little group didn't want to let nobody in.
And then the members they did. Let's go back and talk about it. Let's think for a second who included in the Fox Force 5. Outside of the main members of Kyle, Lisa, Erica, Dorit, and Teddy, other former members have included people like Diana Jenkins and Anne Marie Wiley. Do you think that's a membership, anything welcoming that people want to be a part of? If y'all don't get the fuck out of my face and stop playing with me, play with her over there. Please stop playing with me.
Please leave us alone. Because I'm like,
thank you.
So, but when Bo said she saw it, I'm like, so you didn't see how these bitches treated Garcelle? Because there's no way. I don't know. I feel like Nene. I don't know no bitch.
Right.
That would literally be cool with anybody that disrespected their kid.
Nope.
Nobody. Nope. I'm like, Dorit, you can shut the hell up because, you was sitting around with you and both women that was sitting around there laughing. Oh, none of y'all men are with y'all right now. And y'all laughing. And then told her that she need to get over it a year later. But here you are talking about something that, everybody was like, yeah, this seemed fishy. And so I can place the semantic game to Dorit. That is not what Garcelle, she didn't say PK had something to do with it. She is not stupid. She knows she could have got sued for that. She
said, and he the suing type, okay?
You mean this man literally said, y'all not picking up the phone to call me, so that's why he didn't pay his mortgage. I'm like, I feel like that's not how mortgage payments work.
No. Mm-mm.
I feel like you can't go, excuse me, you ain't called me back, so I ain't paying my mortgage for 4 months.
Right.
Just say you ain't have it.
Let my black ass try some shit
It's
like
like,
that.
girl,
Okay.
I don't know. Nobody can be like, oh, you ain't called me up, so I guess you don't want money. Girl, that's not how money works. That's not how mortgage works. So you say that to him, and it's like, man, what she said was, I don't think, because that was the other thing, because you remember, they were insinuating that she knew about it.
Right.
And Garcelle was like saying, I don't think that Dorit had anything to do it, but somebody did. No, it's like, you said it was PK, or it could have been literally somebody in your employ or PK's employ, or how they were also whispering, allegedly, it could be Teddy's soon-to-be ex-husband, because that was his security system.
The same one that's been targeted many a time. Yeah.
That like it's like they also said, like, does he have something to do with it? Because this is not the first place that had his security system on their property. It's like
that's probably why Teddy was cheating, because she was tired of all that scamming going on. I'm just saying, no. But anyway,
girl, I'm sorry. He looked like he gives mediocre dick.
Very.
I'm gonna shut up.
You listen.
Ooh, I'ma say it and take it back. I'ma say it and take it back.
Right, don't get me started.
Ooh, let me tell you something. I know that I may not be able to marry Dustin Ross, but I just want to literally enjoy watching reality shows with Dustin Ross.
Can I tell you something?
What?
Last time I was in New York, I ran into him in the club and got to tell him, I was like, I love your podcast. So me and him like literally gushing for like, and then Jussie Smollett walked in. That's a whole nother story. I don't know what was going on, but listen, I got overstimulated then. I was like, okay, it's time to go.
Did he have a tuna sub from Subway? I'm sorry. I'm being rude. I'm being rude.
It's a lot happening. It's time for me to go.
Okay, we gotta go. Bye, guys. Right. It's fun. I'm sorry. I love Dustin, because it's like, girl. And the thing about it, and so they had the Monday recap for Carlos's him and Claudia and Dustin. It's so funny because Claudia don't watch Married to Medicine. But then after Heavenly recorded her recap, she went over the Carlos. And it's so funny because Dustin was fair with her. He was like, you need to stop. Like, you can just make your point. You got to stop slinging these strays. And I looked and I watched how she didn't really argue back.
Yeah.
But I think what it is that, and I'm not calling Heavenly a pick-me, because I'm not. But she has pick-me tendencies on certain things. Not a lot. I think that's why Martell thought that maybe if he went to hers, I think people read her pick-me, and she's not. So when she can't, he was like, wait a minute, you're not on my side. She's like, what you mean you cheating on her? What you mean? It's like, right. Oh yeah. He thought that was going to be his ally. And it's like, yeah, Heavenly could give pick-me tendencies, but I don't think she's a pick-me.
Right.
Because she'd be like, girl, get your own money. Don't you just lead this man, lead your life. I'm like, but I love daddy. I'm like, I think if she respects that, it's so funny, because you're like, but it's like, if she respects, like, one, she gets a husband, but I think it's because if the man is respectful with her, she's fine with it.
Exactly.
So I just so this reunion, because I saw some people say they ain't let Dr. Scott perform his song. Yes, they did.
Literally,
he was at another.
The whole city of Atlanta has traumatized us with songs recently. Okay, we done had them two, Bruce Adora. It's a lot going on.
And I will tell you, everybody who's listened to Drew's album have said the album is good, and I'm like,
listen, the Lulu song has been in my head.
Not the hot dog man can actually produce an album.
Child, let me leave Dennis alone, because the way
I'm
I was
okay,
Dennis,
Dennis, I'm gonna leave you alone, because when he was on Portia spinoff, I was like, the fact that everybody was in love with him and was dragging Portia on her own show, they're like, we're Team Dennis. I'm like, that's bad, right?
Yikes!
So I just let me tell y'all something. Do not let any of these men who aren't like married to medicine, meaning they ain't got, well, hell no, I can't even say that because these two niggas are doctors. Let me tell y'all something. No more, unless they have a whole signed contract to make the music. Do not let them come up on here, because if I hear any more Casio flat and sharp at the same time songs, I'ma scream. How are you flat and sharp at the exact same time, Dr. Squeaker McSqueakin?
And Greg wasn't even on beat. I don't know. He was just singing to sing. It felt like he was in the shower the whole time. And listen, one thing about Sweet Tea, she gonna stand by her man, okay? Because she was just bopping and rodding the whole time.
Man, she is one of God's strongest soldiers, okay? She is one of God's strongest soldiers, because there's no way in hell I'm holding my phone in my basement of the house where the ex-wife shit is still in the house.
Sure.
Why are we saying this on camera?
No.
I'm sorry, I take that to my grave. I'm not holding the phone and letting you record a song about your ex-wife in my house after I literally just suck your dick.
Right.
I am not doing this with you.
I draw the line. No.
I'm sorry. How are you not telling him, why the fuck are you still talking about her? Because y'all came to her job.
Yeah.
This was not, but there was not all three of y'all came in at the same time.
Right.
Quad been here since day one. How dare y'all act like she should have, and I'm saying the hashtag y'all. Everybody, the people that's under the hashtag saying Quad should have left. I'm supposed to quit my job. Oh, bitch, fuck you.
Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah. You know what? Let me tell you what my issue with everything is. Because I firmly believe, I'm like, Quad should definitely be there. She's been there since day one. It's as much part her show as everyone else. Like, that's crazy. Where Quad loses me sometimes is, I think she was a little too quick and a little too happy to get back on the cool girl side this season. When it's like, damn, you forgot that fast that they didn't want nothing to do with you last season. And I get, listen, I get it. If it's job security, if that's what gets you back through the door, you need to make up with these people. Okay, cool. But what you would never be able to convince me to do, after watching what they did to me, after seeing how things played out with Mariah too, is to sit up here and try to gang up on somebody else with them. That's the silliest thing in the world to me. If anything, I'd be like, well, you know what? Last season when you did that shit, I know how T... Honestly, let me tell you something. If T and Quad was smart, they would join forces next season and they would let their asses have it. They would run havoc on these folks. They don't want to give us good TV. I'm just telling y'all, I'm trying to help y'all.
And I'm going to tell you why that's not going to happen. It has nothing to do with those two women and everything to do with Greg. He will not let that happen.
Oh, yes.
And the thing about it is like, I noticed that T said that IVF stuff when Greg wasn't here. Yeah. I'm like, now he can watch it now and see you say it. But the thing about it is, because even, and I'll go back to last season, when Homegirl showed up to the bachelorette party, the person that was mad was not T. It was Toya.
Right.
T was fine until Toya said, you got to go. And she was like, oh, okay, well, I think it's not appropriate. Bitch, that is your future husband's ex-wife. You should have told her to leave. Dear Phaedra, I am so sick of you playing in my face. Madam, you are going to sit here, and it's like, the thing about it, y'all can, I love Heavenly, but I'm very fair. Because we are both gone from this whole, whose team are you on? I'm not doing this anymore, because one, that's ridiculous. We're grown.
Right.
And sometimes you can just look at the situation and just do it like that. But I'm going to tell you something, bitch. What you're not going to do is keep playing in my face, because you can sit here and say they're a bunch of mean girls. Hey, hi, T and Contessa, she said mean girls. She didn't say Heavenly. If it really was just Heavenly, she would have said that. I'm like, so you can say like, oh, I'm cool with her, so she's not including me. Yeah, babe, I'm not saying hit dogs a holler, but please understand, she looping y'all all together.
But arf?
But woof woof, bitch.
Right.
Y'all better start barking. Phaedra, this is why she flat out She flat out asked you, and she did it on camera. You want to know why? Because Phaedra would have lied and said Heavenly did not call her about nothing. I watched as she literally asked you, hey, is it okay if Apollo comes?
Yep.
And she said, oh, yeah, it's fine. We in a good place.
Yep.
And then what did Heavenly do? Now, Heavenly didn't have to do this, but she did. She said, Apollo, is Shireen coming? And he said, what? No. He said no.
She pushed that.
So, Phaedra, how is this Heavenly's fault? Because, guess what? The man that you decided to bring happened to be Apollo's friend. And guess who didn't know that? Heavenly. And I have this, you know how you saw on TikTok, they had these like conspiracy theories? Here's my conspiracy theory. Apollo brought Shireen because Shek told Apollo that he was coming on the trip.
Oh.
How do you think Shireen got here?
Oh.
Not he was like, no, she not coming. Okay. I mean, y'all bitches only going to Florida. That's a hop, skip, and jump from Georgia. So it's not like y'all were traveling out the country.
Right.
I have a feeling Shake just mentioned it to Apollo. And he was like, oh, no, she didn't.
Definitely.
So it's like, but also, hey, hi, Phaedra, you also brought Apollo to the reunion last year and said y'all were cool. So is it extremely messy for Heavenly to ask Apollo to come? Yes. However, you brought him to the reunion. Now, you say he can't come in your house, but that's neither here nor there. You brought him to the reunion. You brought him to the reunion.
How did you feel about, because I feel like many people didn't talk about it, but normally we all have a really big issue about people skipping reunions. How did you feel about them? And I feel like obviously it has to be because they know she's going over to the Atlanta Housewives. But how did you feel about Bravo actually saying, you know what, let's play a clip of what Phaedra has a message for y'all. She wants to say something to y'all. Because I feel like when someone doesn't come to the reunion, they're paid dust. We give them nothing.
We don't talk about them at all.
Right. She got a full segment and a half. So how do you feel about that?
They knew what they were doing. They knew. You got Toya, you got Dr. Surround Sound, and you got Heavenly all on the same damn set. They knew they were going to have something to say. They knew it. And it was like, why y'all holding back? I'm like, no. I'm like, they're like, what y'all think? I think we can literally. Did y'all just turn off the monitor? That's what we can do with Phaedra. Because you a confessional gangster. Bitch, you should have said that to their face. Because if it really was that, because the thing about it is, what it reads to me about Phaedra is that she was embarrassed. This is the other thing. Phaedra, you brought Apollo last reunion. Here's the other thing. Quad got to the bachelorette party via you.
Walked her through the door.
When you were asked, do you regret inviting her to the bachelorette party? What did you say? No, I don't. Did you stand by it? Jackie was the one that asked you a question. You said, I do. So I'm not going to do this thing with you that you're doing with Heavenly, and you're relying on the fact that Heavenly messy ass is messy as hell. But let's be very clear. You lied and Apollo lied. Heavenly messy as hell, but she is pretty straightforward. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wouldn't be taking all this either. And we can divest from the whole, whose fault is this? Oh, everybody's. Everybody got a part and you just got to own it. Heavenly, you should have never asked Apollo because, girl, I would never. I can understand your reason, but I still would not. Hey, Phaedra's a liar and so is Apollo. So both of them lied to you. Because every time Jackie said, but Phaedra, you knew. You noticed how silent she was. So Phaedra, I'm not going to do this because, you invited Quad to T's Bachelorette last year. That was you. So you're not going to sit here and do this mean girl thing as you go over to Atlanta. Atlanta, ma'am, you allegedly told a lie about somebody drugging and raping people.
Yeah.
But they're mean girls.
Yeah.
Girl. When I tell you, now you're from Memphis. And so is Quad. When homegirl said, fuck you, you dirty bitch, I said, thank you. I'm sorry, Quad, you need to stop apologizing, because you know what's so funny? Everybody who's asking for apologies seemingly don't take no accountability for shit. Because the only person that truly tried to make this up to Quad was Heavenly.
Yeah.
And she did it, and everybody's like, oh, she just apologized and keep doing it. Yeah, apology, words without actions, I can see that. Notice, y'all need to peep how Heavenly was acting all season. She was Team Quad on a lot of shit. And y'all can't talk about Jackie to Heavenly. Heavenly don't play that shit either. Because Heavenly that. It's like you can have your feelings, but she's like, I'm looking back like, damn, we did that girl dirty. And she the only one that's saying that still.
She's thinking about the show too, because one thing about Heavenly, she's always
always thinking about the show.
She's always thinking about the show. That's why she, as they say, keep getting in that closet and doing them damn after shows, because she gonna tell y'all what she wants y'all to know. She in that
closet trying to figure out how to keep the story. Because I think bringing T on the show, is it making Quad work? To a certain extent, yes, but there were times when Quad wasn't not working. It's just y'all,
and that's actually a wild theory for them to do, because I get it, bringing T on, that's gonna make it super super interesting. I get that, but also if that's your friend and she has this history with Dr. Greg, that's bittersweet, because it's sweet that you get this conflict with potentially ex-wife, or see how that dynamic goes. But then you also have the person that she's accused. They both accuse each other of some wild stuff. So it's why are we really introducing this dynamic back into this show? Why? It's wild.
Why? It's like, Simone, I'm not going to do this. And for her to be like, don't mention my daddy. Time out, bitch. Time out. Time the fuck out. Because that was you last year bringing up. See, that's the thing. You're like, you only did it on camera. Bitch, you asked her on camera.
Right.
The producers did not call her. Simone, you did. So if you feel like she is just opportunistic, then why didn't you ask your sister and Jackie? Because Jackie was there. You literally said, I asked y'all two for a reason. You liked Quad's big mouth because she was running around trying to help you, but she only
putting flowers on doors.
I swear I'd have slapped the shit out of her. It's like, you rag. I'm like, you dirty bitch. When she said, this is your karma. See, that's the thing. This is the other thing, Simone. You were acting like that poor little baby that's now a little angel. That happened years ago. That happened around the same damn year. I swear. And also, she's like, y'all only caring about the fans. No, her family cussed her out because of what you said.
Yeah.
Because it's like, they're blaming her, saying, you, girl.
Yeah.
And Simone, that's your daddy. That was her great niece. That's not her baby. So no, she can't talk about this.
Your Married to Medicine is deep.
It's like, deep. Girl, I'm like, when I tell you, I'm like, Simone, shut the hell up. And when Jackie ain't work all reunion until those literally 90 seconds when she said, girl, I need you to go.
Right.
I said,
right.
Come on.
Now, I respect the hell out of
now,
that.
Paige is Dr. Jackie.
Right. Now, she couldn't say it to me, but I'm glad she's, stood up for her friend.
And I'm glad too. I'm glad T got her ass right on the hell out of here. It's girl, I'm like, I'm sorry. As long as they've been friends, and I'm sorry. I'm like, thank you, Jackie. Girl, stop running behind Simone, because them other bitches they're not on your team.
Right.
Quote, unquote. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but thank you, Curtis. The fact that I'm like, now damn it, I'm with you when you're right. He was like, now last year it was fine when he kept talking about, because and that's the thing, Greg did do that. And it's like, if you have a new relationship, nobody's like, because he kept talking about how wonderful T was, and that was fine. And now it's a year later, he's like, and Quad didn't have no man that we knew of. So it's like, oh, it was fine last year, but now it's not. And then someone was like, well, Quad wasn't there. Bitch, was it on camera? Because I'm sure she can see it.
Right.
Did it happen or not? It's like, Simone, stop that. And last year, when Quad was insinuating that y'all only became friends with Sweet Tea despite me, Simone was the main one telling her, no, we did not. That's not true. No, we always been friends. No, we ain't never did that. And what did you do as soon as you got mad? Proved her fucking point that girl, we already knew that.
All right.
We all knew that. And it's like, girl, and it's like, but you gave us your ass kiss, so we started hanging out with Greg. Now that whole we gave you your ass kiss would probably make a little bit more sense if you said Mariah.
Ooh.
But hey, hi, Simone, you were the captain of that ship. You were the one, not Quad.
Mariah spilled. She spilled.
Baby, she said it. Because anybody, like, I had to rewatch. I'm like, time out. Mm-hmm. Simone is the one who said, let's, like, stop being her friend. But this was the thing I want to give people who don't understand that history and why it was so easy for them to ice Mariah out. Now, you remember season 1 reunion. Mm-hmm. They had a true reunion. Now to watch what happens on our reunion. I'm like, Mariah was like, absolutely the fuck not.
Right. Hello.
Mariah Huck got into it with every single person on the cast at that reunion except Quad.
Except Quad?
Every single person, Carrie included.
Oh, yes.
Heavenly didn't come to
Toya,
season 2.
Heavily.
Everybody. It's like she got like Heavenly, and then here comes second season. Between those 2 seasons, she fell out with Quad. It was so easy because all of them had some sort of, either they had an issue or they were indifferent.
Right. Heavenly,
I would lean to indifferent because she had been known Mariah because, hey, hi, guys, she was at the fight party. She was there. If y'all look, you'll see Damon, see Dr. Daddy Damon, and you'll see Heavenly. They were there,
like Dolores on New Jersey. She was always around.
She was always there. I'm like, damn, Dolores really was always there.
Yep.
Like, oh, there go Dolores from Patterson. So it's like, it was so easy for them to do it because either they did not care or they're like, yeah, fuck that bitch. Right. And on Quad, the thing about it is like, Quad did not make y'all choose. Y'all chose. And then you got in your little putt-putt with Cecil, who, like, before he put the key in, went, now why are you going to do that to Mariah? And then all of a sudden you changed your tone and then deflected and got defensive with Quad because Quad listened to what you said. And then you blaming Quad. I'm like, oh no, baby, I'm sorry. Last time I checked Dr. Surround Sound, you said I don't rehearse no reads. I don't have no script. So why are you making it seem like nobody could hold you accountable for what you say, Simone?
Right.
So that's the history, like just in case. That's why it was so easy to ice out Mariah. And it was not Quad leading that charge. It was Simone, sweetie, at the couples trip in that cabin.
They're a treacherous group.
They are like y'all. And the thing was like, y'all don't want to keep yourselves honest. And it's like, it was so and the bad part about it is that as much as I'm like Toya was not my fave, I will say this: out of the group of people who literally can, like, I may be shady to you, but I could still hang around you, is Toya. Toya can turn that page because. Yeah, she said, I've had issues with Quad for like 6 years. Girl, what? However, did you see her really having an issue being around Quad all that much?
Right.
Even after she checked out, even though she was still coming to the party and she came into the trip of this wine that we ain't talk about all season, this season, very interesting. And didn't get her a room. It's like, she could be shady as hell, but Toya will turn the page. And the fact that she dug in Sweet Tea's ass, I was like, thank you. Toya, because when Curtis said, because when Greg was talking about Sweet Tea, it was fine, but this year, now it's a problem. And Toya's like, and there it is. I'm like, at least Toya will be honest.
Yeah. Listen, it took a while to get here, but Toya has really become, and it's actually surprising that on a show with this many licensed, like, medical professionals, it really takes Toya nowadays to be the voice of reason. How is Toya the voice of reason
in all of this? She was like, Sweet Tea, you don't see any of this. You gotta see this now.
Yeah.
And it's like, Cecil, I'm gonna need you to get back on that golf course and shut the fuck up. Cecil, you cannot say backstage when Greg not there, you can't do that. And
right.
then when you in his face, all of a sudden you cleaning it up.
Right.
It's like y'all all decided, and it's so funny because I really hope that like there is not a big issue with Scott, because I'm like, I don't remember seeing Scott out there, but I think it's because he hit his head.
Right.
And I think it was around the time. But the thing about it is, y'all all can't collectively say that what Greg did is a bitch ass move, but then when you in his face, you ain't saying that's a bitch ass move, except for, I don't know, Damon and Steve.
Mm-hmm.
And King, for obvious reasons.
Mm-hmm.
But I think King would have still called you a bitch ass because you a bitch ass. It's like, sir, no, you're not going to talk to her that way. That's what, when they were arguing, when he said, you said that to her? I'm like, the wheel is moving.
There it is.
There it is. He was like,
there
hold up. Because he's like, you just came at me wrong. No, he actually didn't. Because he was like, hey, let's just like, I'm going to let that shit slide from last night. And what did he say? Okay. Stop acting like Gregory. Stop. And for Gregory to literally be a licensed professional, I can see why that patient put his hands on you.
Yeah.
And you lucky that Damon was on the other side. I feel like Damon would have balled up his fist and punched you when you were sitting there laughing. I'm like, I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. The Yelp reviews are reviewing.
It's actually wild to me thinking, whenever I remember that is he a psychiatrist or a psychologist? He's a psychiatrist, right?
Girl, child, I do not know. Because I'm like, wait, if he can prescribe medication in psychology, let me ask Dr. Monica. I'm like, girl, I don't know which one he is. I know she's a psychologist and she's very good and she would never act this way on screen.
No. That's boy. Every time I remember that he literally helps people with their mental health. Right. It's actually wild to me. And I have to wonder, okay, so like, I guess it's not, because I know, like there are a lot of medical doctors on this show too, and there's really no repercussion for them. But I just wonder, is there no board? Like, they have the bar association for the lawyers and stuff.
They do have a board.
Right, like who is nobody watching this and saying, you really helping people with their mental health?
You know what's really funny? Now that you say it, you know how people be on TikTok exposing people? I am so surprised that none of his patients are exposed to
right. You know what? He must be a real good do as I say, not as I do kind of person or something.
Maybe
but I
that's what it is. This patient that allegedly put their hands on him. I'm like, girl, what? And here goes Sweet Tea, like, ma'am, stop making excuses for your man's bad behavior. Because last time I checked, Kwai was actually speaking up for you, but all you heard is like, don't talk about my man. Girl, shut up.
Right. And my thing is, when you think about it, the city of Atlanta, I don't think we've met one good male psychiatrist yet. I'm just saying, couples counselor, like they all kind of
look here, like I don't know. Maybe we could do an honorable mention to Dr. Ken, but I don't know.
Right, maybe him, but I just he lost a little credibility to me that time when he said what he said when he was giving out prizes. He said, now if you win, she gonna give you sex, but if you win, he go do the dishes. I was like, okay.
Girl,
right,
you don't put these dishes in that dishwasher and leave me alone. Girl, get some China. Like, what the hell is wrong, girl? And I'm sitting here like, y'all can stop pretending that y'all a bunch of friends, okay? Y'all can stop telling the men that this is a friend group, okay? Y'all can stop that right now.
Right.
Because one, if y'all really are great, and shout out to Eugene, because that's a good man, Savannah. But the thing about it is, it's like, I love how y'all would try.
He just try to keep the peace.
and like Eugene was trying, and he was like, I'm like, Eugene, stop wasting your pretty baby.
Let it go.
Gregory don't think that he's wrong. And the bad part about that, like, and the apology he gave, it wasn't an apology that he did anything wrong. I apologize. It was like he apologized for his tone and his thing. It's like, you're not apologizing for your behavior, but you want Quad to apologize for your baby. Oh, baby, look at the mirror.
And that's what makes me wonder, like, how are you teaching people to apologize when they come to you for I don't know. Wild to me. I wouldn't book an appointment, not through Lyra.
Girl, I'd be like, oh, no. So, it's funny. When Toya said, it got crazy when you said we don't give a fuck what you think. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. We acting like, Quad started this. Technically, because for me, I'm like Rodney the Voice. I'm like, oh, no, T started this. When she called this woman a liar. I'm like, oh, we're here to play. And I'm drunk off my ass. I'm like, Quad was 17 sheets from the wind. What was y'all excuse? And yeah, the baby shower joke. Hi, I keep saying this. Toya is the one who made that joke, not Quad. But make jokes in front of a drunk person and watch what happens to you. They gonna take this. They gonna kick that can down the street.
Yep.
I was like, baby, Quad. I'm like, Quad did not start this, but what you're not going to do after you have put your hands on me, taking the battery out of my car, and talk to me any kind of way, think you going to talk to me anyway, Gregory Cicero Lunsford. Talk to Letitia like that.
Not the full name.
Like, that's why I told you, said, girl, you used to him talk like that. We are not.
Right.
And please notice,
somebody to play with.
Greg ain't going to say nothing to Toya because, hey, hi, Eugene's a good man, Savannah. And everybody brings up how Damon does not, and I'm putting check in quotes, check heavily. But let's be very clear. Eugene don't check Toya either. And at least he don't check her the way that y'all want her to. Just say that.
Exactly.
There are times when Damon does check heavily, but he checks her like he's not checking his child. He's not checking her like a child or coming to her really hard. But he is like, come on, buddy, you can't say that. Oh, come on, but why do you, hey, hi, why do you think she got a Patreon? It's because of Damon.
Right, exactly.
He said, like, and mind you, he not watching. He found out and said, oh, buddy, you can't do that. What happened? He stopped. What happened? Exactly. She stopped. She went to Patreon. I mean, she still has a YouTube, but a lot of the other stuff is behind Patreon. But she also don't spill as much tea as she used to.
Yeah.
Because homegirl would just let it fly.
Right.
And now she don't, because now it's like y'all going to snitch on her to Damon. And that's how you get Heavenly. And I keep telling people, y'all want Heavenly off that show, you might want to talk to them cast members and tell one of them to literally put their hands on her. She has said it more than once. Somebody hit me on camera. I'm not coming back to this show.
Right. Or talk. She always said. She said. Falk and I even said many a time. He said when I talk to Heavenly, she's always made it very clear they can play with a lot of things, but they can't play with my marriage. And the first time they do that, I'm out of here. Now they listen. I know they talking about light skinned babies and all that going on.
I'm like, Contessa, I'm gonna need you to let the mouse go. It's like, girl, then girl, either let it go or not. Do you want her to apologize and do you want to work it out or not? Or do you just want to like literally just keep doing this? Fine. Pick a struggle.
And let me tell you.
Either dress bad or continue this thing with Heavenly. Pick a struggle.
And that's the thing too. I applaud Damon for the simple fact that I used to always say about Cynthia Bailey. I would say, you know what? Cynthia is one of those people that has carried herself in such a way on TV for so long that you can come out with any kind of outlandish rumor. 9 times out, it could be 100% true. We won't believe it because of how she presents herself, and that's what Damon does. You talking about he's all around Atlanta cheating, got light-skinned babies, got a whole nother family. Nobody really believes that.
And Heavenly flat out says she's not going anywhere. So it really does like quote unquote exposing David, which by the way, how come y'all ain't done that yet if this is really what's going on?
Right.
Because hey, hi, y'all didn't expose Curtis neither.
Right. Right.
Cast.
That was one of us, okay?
That was one of us.
We caught you at the airport.
We was at the airport. The largest one of the busiest airports.
Wow, that's wild to me.
Girl, shut up.
Sure.
It's a moment for you to talk about somebody's friendship. Hey, hi, if ma'am, you stopped talking to Jackie because she remained friends with Heavenly because Heavenly said your man didn't have no job.
Yep.
And you stopped, you literally did not invite her to the graduation party of the baby she helped deliver.
Yeah.
But you're talking about Quad and being a friend. Bitch, fuck you. Like, Simone, stop, girl. Look here. You are surround sound. I will be XD on this. Simone is full of shit.
They gotta find somebody to play
it's like,
with.
the thing about it is, I would give y'all my ass to kiss either. I would give y'all my ass to kiss. I'm sorry. I would literally, I wouldn't be not on this show. Hello, I'm not giving up no check. But guess what? Call me when the group scenes come up. Oh, you want to go? Nah, girl, I'm good. Y'all can't treat y'all can't treat Quad like that and then get mad like, why she not? Don't want to seem like cool for us. Y'all like, oh, she messing up the group. She don't hang out with us. Last season, y'all, the core group, said we ain't hung out like this in years. Time out. Y'all said that Quad just don't be coming to stuff. Y'all just said y'all don't hang out. See, that's the thing. Double talk. Anyway, can I come to Toya's house? I want to come. Invite me to the next birthday party.
And I want to see the purse. Right. I want to
see the purse bowl. Okay? Because when I said Toya was on it, I said, now, Toya, see, I'm with you when you're right. Because she was like, no, you started it when you said this to Quad. I'm like, just say that.
Just say that.
Just say that. Now, I think, and the thing about it, Simone, you ain't got to speak for the whole group, because I don't think everybody befriended, and I'm putting it in quotes, T, because they were mad at Quad. No, baby, that's you. You need to start standing on your own and stop saying we. Because you're like, why you acting like we planned it? I'm like, so did I miss the little group meeting that y'all had before y'all called her at 12:45 to come in here and say, go home? Did I miss that? Where y'all were literally taking whack-a-mole like this is Chuck E. Cheese at her at that table.
Right.
That is why, now y'all trying to act like that didn't exist. Y'all got y'all asses handed to y'all. Because they're like, see, y'all didn't. They're like, here go the fandom. Y'all doing it again.
Yep.
Y'all doing it again.
We couldn't do nothing about Mariah, but we can try to. We can try to save one.
Especially when people were just like, I don't even like Quad. And this is some bullshit.
Yeah.
And Phaedra, you can go to hell. You can kiss my ass and climb a tree. Because I'm like, Phaedra, you're not going to do this like, oh, y'all a bunch of mean girls. But you were fine inviting Sweet Tea's future husband's ex-wife to her bachelorette party. You were fine being involved in this takedown of Quad's ego at this table and also at this meeting. And then you also said, oh, I ain't flying back with her. I don't know her. Girl, just say that. Candy left Atlanta, and now that's your way in. Because literally, if Candy was still on this show, you'd be sitting around with the doctors and working this out. Can't.
Because Ultimate Girls Trip ain't a thing no more.
Excuse me.
So there wasn't an escape.
Yeah, okay. Excuse me. Sugar Mama is off the show.
Yeah.
So now you playing. Because when they said private jet, I was like, don't you got to order a jet in advance? They don't just be sitting around like cabs.
Yep. So that actually was going to happen regardless, okay?
It was like, ma'am, unless you're like, you can't say, well, Bravo got private planes. Girl, then why the hell do people be flying commercials? Shut up.
Right. Why Lisa Barlow crying about 17C?
Hello, it's like, I know, they not flying Spirit. They flying Delta and United and American and everything. But it's like, girl, let me tell y'all something. And everybody's like, what's going to happen next season? We probably going to see Toya's new house. Hopefully we're going to talk about some wine. Gregory, that's the thing. Y'all going, basically Gregory's like, you got to accept him where he is if y'all are the guys. The men, the women, not so much. But let me see if y'all hanging out with them. Oh, wait, y'all not.
Yeah.
Steve and Mimi can stay. I just need Mimi to dress better at the reunion. Yeah. And I know people have an issue with Dr. Jackie and Dr. Simone being first chair. I think they've been doing that since the second season. First season, I don't think they were first chair. I can't remember.
It was Mariah and Toya, maybe.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, because I think they used housewives rules for them. But ever since then, for the doctors, because even though Contessa is a doctor, Heavenly is a doctor, it's kind of like it's the medicine.
Yeah,
has been Simone and Jackie. Right now, the marriage, do me, and I still maintain this, the married is Toya, the medicine is Jackie.
Yeah.
So those two got to be there. And I know they're like, Jackie don't give us nothing. I'm like, hey, hi, Jackie has never done the heavy lifting on the show because she's always busy delivering babies.
You're right. She's more so our peek into the field, okay? That's how we see how the job is going. The black opulence, how you doing? You going to the White House, with our girl Kamala.
We seeing Kamala Harris. It's like, come on. And for the folks, and I get it, because one, it's like, am I disappointed in Jackie? I'm like, so y'all didn't realize that she being a mean church lady since season 1? I don't know why y'all are surprised by this and
Jackie's
bringing up.
always been the villain. Like,
She's
what are y'all
always
talking
been
about?
this way. I love Jackie, but like, I know mean or nice nasty church lady when I see
when you
one,
raised in the church, you can recognize it. Okay,
you can recognize this. So I'm sitting here like, girl, what? So everybody keep bringing up what she said on Heavenly's Live. If you were bringing that up and also championing for Phaedra to come to Bravo, you can't sit with us. You're not going to do this. Because there's a lot of people on Bravo who has done some fucked up shit or said some fucked up shit, and y'all are fine with them. So no, I'm not doing this with Jackie. What she said is fucked up.
Yeah.
And she actually, I won't say she actually, but she did apologize for it. The second time, not the first time. The second time. I don't know why, but Jackie just, she need dry runs of apologies, and then she could get it right the second time after, she, revised the draft.
Right.
It seemed like that's Jackie's thing. But once she get it right, it's like, I'm listening to the apology. I'm like, no, this is the right apology. So it's like, I'm not going to do this with you if y'all are happy to be Phaedra. Also, how y'all like, Claude ain't married to Madison. I don't remember y'all ever saying that about Phaedra. Y'all actually were like, I'm here for that.
Right.
Last time I checked, Phaedra wasn't married to Madison either.
Sure. We heard something about that doctor one time, and then it was when they broke up. I'm like, I know you.
And it was like, and homeboy had a Dr. Emoji because he had emoji over his face.
Tragic.
Dr. Emoji. That's the name of the show. Dr. Emoji. So, but yeah, I will be. There's a lot of shows that I'm like, I don't know if I'm coming back. Sidebar. Kendrick got to come back because we got to talk about Atlanta, and we ran out of time. He's coming back. So it's like, I don't know if I'm gonna be back for Beverly Hills or Atlanta. The way that this reunion this reunion has set up.
Yeah,
I'm like,
they ain't got to worry about me. Don't worry about it.
Atlanta,
I'm here for. Because I do think Kenny
I like the new girls.
Yeah,
I do
think Kenny will be back.
I know
season.
she is lying to us, and that daughter is
a spoiled
brat. Like, I'm like, girl, what you're not going to do is like, oh, she my best friend. Your best friend didn't tell you she got married 4 months ago. Yeah. Okay, girl. Angela, we're going to have to peel this up.
There's a lot happening.
It's like, it's a lot going on.
That's all onion. That's all onion.
Yeah. It's like, it's some layers going on there. I want her. Britt Edie can go. Kelly can stay.
Like Kelly, yes.
Excuse me. Shamia Sterling Hall.
Yes.
Oh, she can stay.
In charge of the girls.
It's about, I'm like, because I don't know. I think it may have been you or Taria where I said, let me tell y'all something. Y'all need to get Candy and you need to bring her friends on this show. Candy is gone. I was like, oh gosh. And then when Shamia was talking, I was like, Shamia's in charge of the girls. Because all of them know her.
Yep. Connected to her.
I'm like, that's what Atlanta needed. They needed, and it's like, it's so funny. It's like, you're like, Portia and King of the Anchors. I'm like, yeah, for the show, maybe. But the real anchor is Shamia.
It's like this gonna be so shit. It's like Giselle is the anchor on Potomac, but Sharice was in charge. Okay, let's go and get out of here. You don't, y'all will get me in trouble.
See, I'm like, I don't want the Green Island Bandit Society. Remember, y'all, I am a contractual employee in the Dixon district of the Green Island Bandit Society.
They're my girls.
No longer on the show, so my watch has ended. I still love Robin though.
Yes,
and I would love the real Grand Dame to come back to Potomac. Okay.
Well, if we ever meet her,
right? I'm sorry, I did not see my mama. Hi, mama. So wait, no, you come here. Yeah, you look. She said, "Do I look right?" She all pretty. Come here.
Oh, how you doing?
Oh.
Hello.
Hi.
Hold
How you doing?
Hey, hi.
Hold on, let me turn this.
Slide her right on over. Hold on. How do I get to him? Hey, hold on. How you doing, son?
I could not.
I'm good. How you doing?
I am screaming right now.
How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
How you doing? I'm gonna slide her.
Wait, hold on. Let me, child. I could not. Y'all like. This is your future. Y'all are going to get videos in the future. Y'all just hearing audio, but we are a fool. Okay, we are fools. So now you can hear Kendrick.
No.
How you doing?
Well, how you doing?
I'm good.
This is my friend
live from Memphis,
Kendrick, aka Kennessy, not Kendrick Lamar.
I know, right? That's my baby right there. I know he widow, but he my little baby.
Her baby.
That's our boy. That's our boy. That's our boy there.
Y'all, this is so funny. I love the end of the show. I absolutely love this.
I didn't know you were talking. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
That's all right.
Oh, by the way, y'all, she's coming back to the show to talk about something. We don't know.
I love those episodes, so that's
Thank
good.
you.
Good.
This my girl.
I told you.
I
said they're like, everybody loving you on the show. She's like, really? Yes, they do.
This my girl right here. Boy.
Yeah.
They love it.
It was wonderful to meet you, Kendrick. Okay,
You
so
too.
Kendrick number 2.
Kendrick number 2.
you.
Yes.
Not
I'll
chocolate
take
chip.
it.
Yummy. Yum.
Your mama and my mama get along so well.
Man, that's it.
That's it.
Look here, I'm gonna have to tell Eddie because I'm like that's her other man. I'm like,
Yeah.
she's like, who's this guy with the hair? And I'm like, he cut his hair off. He all muscular. She's like, what? I said, girl, what is happening? I'm sorry. That was so funny.
Oh man, your mom and my mom will get along so well.
Famous. They hook him up. That's it. I'm gonna have to get everybody's mind. Your mama want to get on the mic. We gonna listen to mamas talking, act a fool.
I know. We need to make it happen because
But
we might get canceled, but that's all right.
Let me tell you something. So we need to get you out of here because you got to go to dinner with your mama. Yeah. And hopefully get you a nice bull bag, mouth, no eggs. I'm going to give all the eggs go to Kendrick.
Yes, I'll take all of them.
Give me the corn, give me the potatoes, give me all the meat. But the eggs,
yes,
who want
pass
an
them
egg?
over. I'll take them.
Who want an egg? I feel like I've had the bull bags. I did it. But I feel like once I do come to Memphis, I'm putting that into the atmosphere. We're going to get stuff Memphis centric. Okay?
Yes, we get
Real
barbecue.
bull bag. They be like, what the
yes.
Because is your barbecue saucy or smoked?
Oh, we do it. In Memphis, we do it all. We love a good dry rub. We love a good wet barbecue. We do it all. So yes, you got your pick here. You got your pick.
Good. See, now I gotta plan my trip to Memphis. I'll bring my mama. So she be like, what? Where Kendrick? I said, that again, he's my Kennessy. Everybody calls him by his government name, Kendrick, but I call him Kennessy. Kendrick, please tell everybody, one, I appreciate you being here. This is always a key. It's key to me. Tell everybody how they can follow you and the show and all the other shows you do. Because it's like he on YouTube, he everywhere.
Ooh, Lord, I'll be tired. I want to take a nap, Lord. Listen, y'all know, whenever Stephanie calls me, I come running. This is one of my OG podcast friends. Okay, look, we stepped in the trenches together. Okay. So we've been in this thing for a while, okay?
Yes.
Y'all can find me anywhere you listen to podcasts. I'm on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeart, all of the places, okay? I'm the I Cannot, that's IKEN, not podcast, with Kendrick Tucker. Follow me on Instagram and Threads @with Kendrick Tucker. Find me on YouTube on Sundays. We have a good time, but if you can't make it, those episodes drop in my feed immediately after, okay?
They really do. Let me know. I can come on a Sunday. If y'all have room for me on a Sunday, I'm there.
Okay.
Because I gotta get Bravo. We're black. I need my folks. I need to get back in the rhythm because I be missing y'all. I be cracking up listening to y'all. Yeah. But yeah, and yes, y'all. Mama Pam is coming back. I know Drag Race is toward the end, so she might be back for that, or she might be just back to talk, and we just gonna talk. But y'all, this has been the Mocha Minutes podcast. Please listen to I Cannot, because he is funny, and it's always good. Okay, it's always a good time. he don't just talk about Bravo. He talks about everything.
Yes, I watch it all. Okay,
He watches it all.
Mm-hmm.
And also, side note, I got to get Taria on here because we gonna have to talk about the Righteous Gemstones, which is not a reality show. It's a show on Max.
Yes,
and this is the last season, so I gotta let me message Taria. I'm like, we gotta talk about
that damn Walter
Gemstones.
Goggins. Yes.
When I tell you, if I see that man's penis one more time, I'm like, we get it. Your penis is not embarrassing.
Fool in the school. Yes.
I'm like, what the
Lord?
What the hell?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. This has been the Mocha Men's podcast. I will be back. Bye.
Bye.